What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another night of spooky videos. Or in this case, no, it's still spooky videos. It's just they've been combined into one season. They've been combined into season one, and the video I have for tonight is all of the videos that comprise the first season of Marble Hornets. This is a long one. It's an hour and 29 minutes. So if I don't yap, it'll be an hour and 29-minute video. You know what I'm saying? And just to give you some context, Marble Hornets is a show about the Slender Man. And if you don't know who the Slender Man is, it is a really tall, thin being with gray skin in a suit with a top hat and no face. And supposedly when it starts haunting you, it just starts appearing everywhere. And if it catches you, then it forces you to like do its will, whatever that is. Sometimes it's murdering someone, sometimes it's most of the time it's killing someone. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Marble Hornets season 1. Let's go. Here I am trying to pause. The following clips are raw footage excerpts from Alex Crelly, a college friend of mine. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'll let you know who the characters are once they get started. And it's been so long since I watched this last. You know what I'm saying? Near the end of shooting, Alex halted production indefinitely and dropped the unfinished project. He told me it was due to unworkable conditions on his set, which was less than a mile away from his house. I was asked what he planned to do with the countless number of tapes he had filled. Oh, I asked what he planned to do. Burn them, he says. Being a film student myself, I hated to see all of his work go to waste. And after some coercing, he agreed to give them to me. Under the condition that I never mention it to him again. Soon after, Alex transferred to another school and I haven't seen him since. At the time, I was too unnerved to look through the tapes and eventually forgot about them. A few days ago, I found them filed away in the back of my closet. After 3 years of zero contact with Alex, I've decided to look through them. All the tapes are unnumbered and missing timestamps. Other than taking place in the summer of 2006, so this is what, literally 20 years ago, it is impossible to determine the exact order or date of each. Should I find anything in any of them, I will upload it to keep as a permanent record. Entry number 1. After viewing a couple of tapes, I'm finding nothing unusual. I came across a clip that doesn't fit. From what I can tell, the following footage takes place inside Alex's house, not the set for Marble Hornets. The audio has been removed. Either the microphone was disabled at the time or it was taken out afterwards. This was the only thing that was out of the ordinary on this particular tape. After seeing this clip, I'll keep an eye out for occurrences similar to this one in the future. Entry 2. At the funeral house of tapes, I found this clip of Alex talking. For now, I will assume that this probably took place before the events of Entry 1.
I got home late tonight and I was taking Rocky for his walk about 20 minutes ago, so around midnight. This was near the set of Marble Hornets. A little bit farther down the road, we saw this really tall guy standing in the middle of the street, just completely still. For whatever reason, this really set off Rocky, and he got really scared. He wouldn't move, and he kept on pulling on his leash to go back home. There was something about this guy that was just, it was strange. So we headed back home. I have a little bit of time left on this tape, and I'm going to go see if he's still hanging around. In fact, I think this is the light that he was standing under. So I'm going to have a look here.
You gonna get out? You gonna get out? After seeing the unusually.
You can't really see it well on the camera, but I don't see anyone around here, so I guess he's moved on. But yeah, there's just something about that.
The tape ends there. From what he describes, I think he has seen something similar to the figure that appears in entry number 1. Entry 3. I'm starting to notice a vast majority of tapes are completely unrelated to Marble Hornets. At some point, it seems Alex began filming himself exclusively. The following clips are taken from roughly 12 tapes. I'm not sure why he recorded any of this, but I guess he was. I guess you could say. I guess you could say he was the first IRLer. Is that what it? The first IRL streamer? Well, it wasn't live, so I guess not. Actually, I think it was called. I don't even think it was called Twitch back then. I think it was called Justin TV back then. What I've been seeing so far, many of these tapes could contain nothing substantial. Although it does seem that Alex wanted to have a camera on himself at all times. The clip from entry 1 is still the best lead I have so far. Of the weird dude in the suit standing on the front porch. Entry 4. I found another tape containing strange footage and no audio track. Dude out in the park in the middle of the night. It's crazy. Shaky cam syndrome. The swing is swinging by itself. Oh! I know he terrified, boy. Did you see that? This entry one are the only clips I've found that do not have. I'm starting to suspect that Alex removed the audio himself. Maybe because he didn't want to hear. He didn't want anyone to hear what the Slender Man was saying. Entry 5. Before Marble Hornets began production, I went location scouting with Alex. I filmed him talking about the locations he was interested in using. Came across one of the tapes containing the footage that has had its audio severely distorted.
All right, it's recording.
Okay. This is the gazebo where I want Brian to come back and reflect. Later in the movie, this will probably be about 3/4 of the way through.
This will just be by himself, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking about maybe putting it. And we'll have him like reflect and decide to actually go back to Sarah, try to win her back. And we got a good number of shots here. We have the stream down there. And
Yeah, I like this area. It's very, I don't know, secluded, I guess. All right.
This is going to be near Sarah's hunting camp. Over there is where we're going to do the bonfire scene over by the fireplace.
Yeah.
I also want to have a shot of the next day where Sarah and Brian, I might also have Tim there at some point, are sitting around thinking about the past, just talking about days gone by. I really like this place since we have the tree line that basically blocks off our entire shooting area. And we also have these really tall trees right in the middle, which personally I just think are really cool.
What's that tall red thing over there?
Yeah, that's like an old climbing wall, or I can't remember if it was a climbing wall or if the fire department. Although I wish that tall grass were all level, or we had more of it. It just kind of abruptly stops over there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we can work a way around it.
In addition to the audio distortion, there have also been numerous instances of visual tearing. I've noticed these occurring in previous entries as well. Is it possible that I missed other instances of this in tapes that I have already watched? So in case you're trying to figure out what the premise is right now, Alex was trying to make a movie called Marble Hornets. This guy who's posting these clips was the camera guy, and then there were two others that were supposed to be the characters, the actors. And Alex apparently has gone missing, and so the camera guy is the one uploading the clips now, and he's trying to figure out where Alex went. So he's going through all the tapes that Alex recorded, trying to find any clues as to where Alex could have gone. This could be continuation of entry 1, which took place at the end of a tape. I only see. Oh, what? Whatever that dude, he is tall. The tape I just watched consisted entirely of raw footage from Marble Hornets. Other than Brian, Alex also seemed to be talking to a girl off camera at one point.
Let's start again.
Let's start again. To look at you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling, and just a second, let me.
I thought you were talking to her.
Oh. Crap, I just lost this script. No, I'm talking to Brian. Yeah, don't say anything because the camera picks it up. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Are you gonna feed me Tim's lines?
Yeah, just a second. All right. Action.
I don't know. This town just doesn't feel the same to me anymore. I missed it so much when I was in college. But now that I'm back, I just feel like a depressed teenager all over again. Stuck in a loop of unhappiness.
Maybe you've grown up.
I don't know. Maybe this town has grown up.
Maybe it has. All right, good.
Are we gonna do it again? Are we?
No.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh my! I did not notice that. And if you haven't noticed it yet, I'll show you before I play. But I was just thinking, one of my biggest pet peeves is having to repeat myself. So like, if I ask somebody a question and they be like, "What did you say?" I'll be like, and I ask it again, like that drains a lot of my mental battery. So I can't imagine what it must be like for actors and actresses when, especially when you have a producer that like must have it perfect, and so you have lines and you do the line and they're like, okay, do it one more time, I want to do this, okay, do it one more time. This is like, dude, I have to repeat this line how many times? Oh man. But if you notice, he paused for a second. It's like, do we have to do it again? And the dude was like, well, do we have to do it again? And then he finally said no. But that's because he looked down this alleyway, and lo and behold, there's the Slender Man there just a staring.
We're done.
That's it?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
Someone was following Alex. Yeah, the tall guy in the suit. Entry 8. I did not notice any visual tearing anywhere in this tape. However, the audio does cut out. What are you doing? The rest of the tape remains too dark to see, and the audio never comes back. Entry 9. I never seen Alex act the way he does. I never seen Alex act the way he does in the following raw footage from Marble Hornets.
Seemed really distant ever since he came back, you know?
And?
I mean, have you talked to him at all?
No.
Well, did he come back because of you? Because he never told me why he was here.
Doesn't really matter, does it? He left me when he went off to the city, and that's that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, I mean, what's the plan now for you? What's next?
I'm not really gonna do anything.
We're gonna do it again. The pacing still feels weird. It doesn't sound like a conversation. You guys still sound like you're reading off of the script. Let's just have a conversation. Let's do it again.
Still, 8 takes. Still.
8 takes? So how many cigarettes have you smoked? Nah, family. Nah, it couldn't be me, bro. I could the moment we don't take 5, that's what I'd be like I'd be a Z-list actor, because they'd be like he's when he's on point, he's on point. But if you want multiple angles, he's not the guy.
Can we go yet?
Action. Well, no, we can't. No, sorry.
Yeah, wonderful.
That's what happens when you come out of public place.
Good thing I didn't have anything to do later today,
Yeah,
you know?
I know. 12 to 1.
Why would you have anything to do anyway? You knew you were coming on set. You knew this could take a while.
Yeah, it was supposed to be an
Obviously.
afternoon shoot, though.
You guys would do it right first
It was
time.
afternoon shoot. I didn't even buy lunch
Let's
for
just
this
do it
shoot.
Let's just do it
Let's
again.
just do it again.
Just stop.
Alright.
Action.
He seemed really distant ever since he came back,
Cut
you know?
from the beginning.
Rolling.
What? Roll. Did you not have it recording during the break? I told you to keep the camera recording at all times. Oh, how long was it off?
I forgot for a second.
You forgot. I gave you one job. All you were supposed to do was come in here, set up the camera, make sure it doesn't fall over, and press record once. You don't.
Man, bro, how much you paying me? Real talk, how much you paying me? Because if you ain't paying me a good amount of money, you better back up talking to me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking, you know, the most valuable thing on this planet besides your soul is time. And I'm taking my time out to help you with your indie project. And you talking to me like that? Man, you got some nerve, bro. You got some nerve.
Don't stop it at all. I made this extremely clear.
If this is gonna go on for a while, can I get a script again?
You're
Thank
saving
you.
time on the tapes.
Sammy, you helped me load up the car. You know how many tapes we have. If we run out of time on this tape, we'll get another. It's not a problem. I mean, how clear do I have to make it before you listen? I mean, get off. You brought your dog. How many
Guys, calm
sets is
down.
that? Memorize your lines.
It's just a mistake.
Memorize your lines. Maybe we'll get through this a little bit faster.
Memorize your lines. Just don't read them right off the page.
Oh,
You gotta be a
okay.
little bit more human with it.
Because
Don't
I've
be
had
so...
the script in every scene.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, act. How about that?
Oh yeah, that's real nice, you know, considering how much you're paying us and everything.
Why would I pay you for what you're giving me? I mean,
Oh nah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's time to go home now. It's time to go home now. You didn't the level of disrespect done gotten too high. It's time to go home. Peace. Go find you some more uh uh, uh Z-list actors to use.
That's real nice.
Who else is gonna work with you with this attitude?
Look,
Yeah, you already spent
I'm
so much
sorry.
money on tapes, you can't afford actors anyway.
Wow.
let's just get it done with. All right? Let's just get it done. I'm sorry. Just don't stop recording. It's not a problem. Plenty of tapes.
Okay.
Now, if I recall correctly, the reason he does not want you to stop recording is because at this time he still believes he's being hunted by this tall man in a suit with no face. So he wants a track of everything. So just in case, like somewhere back in the woods off somewhere, if he's like lurking behind a tree, he can be spotted. Yeah. But again, realistically, again at this time, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think IRL streaming was a thing at this time. So they didn't have batteries that you could wear on your back to power your phones and stuff. So uh they needed to record everything. He wanted to record everything. So he just went and bought out all the tapes from the store. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Alex seems to have been filming himself constantly even before he stopped work on Marvel Hornets. Whoever had been following Alex seems to have stressed him to the point of it affecting his personality. Interesting. Entry 10. Found another troubling clip. Whatever was following Alex has him running now. What? Oh, that man. Why are you out in the woods this late at night, though? That's what I want to know. I mean, you could barely see what's going on. But to be fair, if you saw a 8-foot tall, thin man in a suit with no face, you ain't gonna worry about the quality of the video. You just gonna worry about getting out of there. Maybe he chased them out of the house? Yeah, this dude is terrified, bro. That man getting in the wind. Oh, he found you. Entry 11. I found another clip of the close encounter. However, I don't think Alex was aware of it. I can't see anything, so. Boy, my lights would be off before I peek out the blinds, you know what I'm saying? Did something just walk? Found another clip with heavy distortion. In it, Alex is acting more like himself.
I don't know. He'll move. Let's go ahead and get this shot. It is so
Okay.
hot. As long as we have the camera shot, just.
Do y'all peek it? Do y'all peep it? Do you see it? Yes or no? If you don't see it, just follow my mouse. Joke is just waiting, just
Get
plotting,
set to
bruh.
control it, and we'll be out of here in no time. Are we doing line? Not in this part. We're just walking to the river, and that's when you guys will start picking up. Okay. So, just follow us as we cross into the frame. All right. I hope so. And that's about as far as we're gonna go. We don't want tragedy. That would be gross. Let's get him off the set. I hope he's not angry at us. Hey, buddy.
What's he doing?
I guess he came out of hiding, huh? You're not sure what the point of that clip was.
Yeah, this one's kind of low.
Do you have the extra one?
No, I think I left it in the car. Can you go get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, where is it?
I think I left it in the passenger seat.
Okay.
If not, the trunk.
All right.
I'm gonna keep on going though, so just. Okay.
For anyone who's played Slender, the 8 Pages, you would recognize this place. Hold on. He started running. Did he spot him somewhere? Did he spot him somewhere? I don't see him. So it had to be right there. It has to be somewhere in here he spots him, but where? The sound is out, so I don't see. Where could he possibly have seen it? Oh! Wow, he blended in so well. He blended in so well. If you don't see him, follow my mouse, bro. Follow my mouse. Boom. There goes his suit. There goes his blank face. I see. So that's why he got in the wind. But yeah, if you played Slender the 8 Pages, you would recognize this building. Now I never played the game, but I did watch I did watch Markiplier and them play. Oh, what? Wait, did he show up again? Did he show up again? Look right here. It looked like there was a figure standing there. Yeah, it was. Right here, that's his head right there. See? How did he get there? So that is, yo. At this point, I'd be like, yo, what's up, dog? Let's put the camera down. Let's box. You know what I'm saying? But cause see, if I keep running, I ain't gonna have no energy to fight when you finally corner me. So it's best to just use my energy and fight this Joker now. Why is he recording him? That was weird. Why was he recording him? Oh, nah. Oh, nah, family. Yo, do you know how creeped out I would be? Where did he go? Nah, he definitely walked in there. About 32 minutes past the tape before Alex changes it. What happened to you? Why are you leaking? I need to find out where Alex has gone. Why was he leaking? Bleed more? No. I'll pass. I was able to find Tim, one of the actors in Marble Hornets, and arrange a meeting. In order to convince him to meet, I told him I was going to finish the film and if he could do a screen test.
Hey Tim.
Oh, hey. Jay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready to do your screen test for this?
I guess so. I mean, it's been quite a while, so you kind of have to get me up to speed, but...
That's fine. I can do that. Set the camera down here. So here's the script for the screen test.
Okay.
And I'll just be taking some notes.
All right. Can I write on this, or...?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's yours. You can have it. Before we do the screen test, I wanted to ask you a few things about the production before.
Irrelevant to the tape. But these right here, I remember when they first came out. Boy, they were the talk of the town, bro. I think they called them mechanical pencils. And you push the eraser, and a piece of lead would come out the front, and you could buy it, dude. Rather than buying a pencil or buying a pack of pencils and sharpening them, you could just buy the lead itself and just stick it in the pencil, and it'll push down into the top of it. It was. I don't know if it was needed, but I remember there was a humongous pencil fight craze when I was in high school, and I guess this also stopped with that too. If you don't know what pencil fighting is, you might not be old enough. You know what I'm saying?
For now,
It's like locations or something, because I think I remember there was a...
And if you do know what pencil fighting is, all I gotta say is this: hey, at the very least, we weren't raiding gas stations and stealing food and drink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we may have been bored to the point where we took our pencils and we did pencil fights, but we did not leave school, you know what I'm saying, and start raiding gas stations and corner stores just because we knew we would go to juvie. Yeah.
couple around here, but...
More specifically, the director, Alex. Alex Crayley, if you remember.
I don't really remember much. I mean, he was a friend of Brian's, so I didn't really talk to him that much. I mean, he just kind of asked me to be part of the cast for the sake of convenience.
Right. Okay. Did you live near him?
Yeah. Well, I live
relatively
next to...
speaking, he kind of lived in the middle of nowhere, right?
Well, I mean, I...
Now that I think about it, they got a lot of money off the mechanical pencils because not only could you buy the lead for the pencil, you had to buy lead refills, but you also had to buy erasers as well. So it's like, I don't know, bro. They might have been nickel and diming us for way before DLC.
live next to Brian, so, I mean, I didn't really live near Alex. He was just kind of off.
Okay. In terms of his directing at the time, how was he as a director?
He was a pretty decent director. Well, at first.
At first.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, he got to the point where, yeah, I mean, it seemed like after a while, he got to the point where he would be yelling at us more than he'd actually be filming the movie. So, and he'd just be really paranoid, waving his camera around all over the place. I mean, I just couldn't really...
His camera, other than the camera he was using to shoot the
Yeah, he had a handheld that he was carrying around with him all over the place.
Okay. And
And
he
a
had,
ton of tapes too, like
right. He had all the
bags of
and-
tapes in the back of his car.
How many would you say you had?
Way more than necessary.
More than you would need to make a production like this?
Yeah.
Just for himself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So like more than like 15 or 20. Okay. All right. Speaking of Alex, I mean, I don't know if you knew this or not, but he did move away after he ended this production. Do you know what might have caused him to do that, or even where he might have gone to?
I didn't even know he moved away. I mean, obviously, like I said, Brian's the one that was really friends with him. I just kind of was along for the ride, but
Would you happen to know where Brian is?
I haven't heard from Brian either.
Okay.
Not for quite a while, actually.
Okay. So you wouldn't know what might have caused Alex to move away?
No. I know Brian did say something about like I think somebody was leaving dead animals in like his front yard or something. But
Like pets, or do you really know?
Dead animals in your front yard is crazy. But that could definitely be a means to move because if I'm not mistaken, that was a sign once used by the mob, right? Where it was a way for them to tell you you're gonna be sleeping with the fishes, which is another term for being slumped and dumped, where they take you out and then dump you in the river. But yeah, one other thing too. Once you were done writing with the pencil, all you had to do was hold the eraser, or click the eraser, and press down on the lead, and it would go back up into the pencil, so that you don't break it off or anything like that. Yeah.
what do you mean pets?
Like cats or dogs or anything?
I don't think so.
Because I mean, he did kind of live in a heavily wooded area.
I don't think there was anything like that, but I mean, you have to ask Brian. I'm not really the.
Okay. More about the set of Marble Hornets. Was there anything? I know that most of the places that you filmed this. I mean, there were some like interior scenes, but most of it was exterior, like in the woods, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was like parks, and some was just kind of like off in the woods.
Right. I mean, Alex did take me location scouting with him a few times, so
yeah.
I did see a few of the places he was thinking about. But did you happen to notice? I know these are like public places and there were people there, but did you notice anything out of the ordinary about any people, anyone that you saw?
No, I mean it was just families, kids. I mean you just have to get people off the set on a regular basis. So
okay, anyone that you wouldn't assume would be in a place like that, like a park or anything, like guy in a business suit, like black business suit?
Don't remember. I mean, it was quite a while ago, and there may have been, but I mean, it's several years ago, and you're asking me about a guy in a suit, so.
Okay, so you don't really remember
No.
any specifics about anyone you had to move off the camera?
No, I mean, it just nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering, since I have the raw footage of the tapes, but
yeah. I'm really sorry, but I got to get to lunch after this. Can we
right.
go
I mean, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry. We gotta do this real quick. I'm gonna get the camera set up.
If anyone knows what them numbers mean, let me know. Cause I've not a clue. I received an anonymous tip about where who was? Brian would be located. Now Brian is the guy in the car. Remember the guy in the car when Alex saw Slender Man in the alleyway, standing on that ledge in the alleyway? He was like, "No, we're done shooting. We're going home." That's Brian. Is that common with most people? Because that's not common with me. Like, if you go to somebody's house, even if it's like I said, and I believe I've said this before, even if it's family, if you go to their house and knock on their door and they don't answer, is it common for you to just try the doorknob? I, I don't see that as common at all. What are you doing? Wow, this is your house?
Hello? Alex? Brian?
You touching all this trash with your bare hands? Bro, something tells me you are not safe. If you're choking on whatever that is in that house, why are you still in there? Man, going through their trash. A trail of blood. And you're gonna touch it with your whatever type of blood it is. It's dry, so it means it's not fresh. I can barely see anything. My dog. The house appeared abandoned, although I did hear strange noises. I left with 2 of Alex's drawings, some kind of pills and a bullet casing. I may go back eventually. Found more footage of me helping Alex near the beginning of the production.
I had to do that about 5 times.
That's a good story.
Jay, if you want to just stand where Brian's going to be and read his lines for me.
Yeah, I got the script here.
All right.
I'm out of the frame.
Yeah, you're good. You know where we're starting, Tim?
Why'd you come back?
Yes.
All right.
And let's just whenever you're ready.
All right. So why'd you come back?
I had to.
Was it because of Sarah?
I thought I'd be able to leave her behind along with the rest of this town, but I just can't seem to get her out of my head.
I thought you said you were over her.
I thought so too.
That's far
Something
enough.
there? Okay.
Yeah, let's not do too much.
Who wrote that dialogue with you, Alex?
That was just me.
Okay.
I do all the script for this. Do you know where Brian is?
I think he said he was just running down to the store for some snacks or something. He should be back any minute.
Okay.
Can I get some water or something?
Yeah, is this one yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
No problem.
Why are you wearing a jacket?
It's pretty cold in here.
I'm comfortable.
I feel like you got the AC cranked up or something. You left the camera on.
Oh, well, we're going to go through it a couple more times
Okay.
anyway, but...
I'm about to say, I see something that may have been from that point until the end of the take. The picture is frozen. The usual audio and video problems are still present in this clip, but there's something else about it that really disturbs me. In that last clip, it looked like I saw the Slender Man like behind that pole, but I could be wrong. I don't remember any of it ever happening. I decided to go back to that house. There's to be something in it that I missed.
Just wait till we're alone together. Then I will tell you something new, something cold, something sleepy, something of seasons and peace and the long, right curve of space. Banish them, refuse to speak, leave them, go upstairs to your room. I will be waiting
I went back to the house. Why? You take the police back there, bro. Hopefully you wore a gas mask. Oh, it's locked now. It's locked, but that window was never shut.
Hello? Who's here?
First of all, I'm never going back to that house at night. That's just a no. Second of all, I'm calling the police to do a wellness check, bro. And then the detectives will take over from there, and that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? Was that always there? Oh.
Alex.
Oh, that's Alex?
Alex.
Oh. Oh. After I apparently stopped the camera, I don't remember anything else. Oh, so this is the thing he does not remember. He doesn't remember anything else after the camera stops. I woke up here the next morning, my car off the road. The knife I had brought with me was also missing. At first I thought I had been hallucinating, but I looked on the camera to see that it recorded whoever it was that attacked me. And whoever it was ran at you on all fours. But it didn't look like Alex, though. Same audio distortion that I heard Alex's tapes, also in the end of my footage. Something dangerous is going on, and I'm starting to regret ever getting involved with it now. What did that say? I've seen Tothark's video response to entry 18. Tothark. Messages tell us you have been keeping secrets. Smile for the camera. There's something I've failed to mention to anyone in any other entries. I have been recording myself much in the same way Alex did for about a month now. So at first, Alex was recording himself buying a whole bunch of tapes and stuff. And then Alex goes missing. All of a sudden, he starts looking for Alex. And now some weird people are attacking him in abandoned homes. And now he's finding himself recording himself as long as he can. Same way Alex was. However, it yielded nothing worth mentioning, so I began only checking it weekly since it recorded to a hard drive and not tapes. Until I checked the footage at the end of last week. All the following clips take place 2 nights after I returned from the house in entry 18. Oh no. What? My room was empty for about 3 hours, after which I come back in and fall asleep instantly. Was he sleepwalking? I don't remember ever getting up for an extended amount of time. Toothark, who I suspect is the person wearing the mask, knows where I live. Since finding these clips, I have not left my house at all. I've kept all the doors and windows locked. I need to find somewhere else to go. It's not safe to stay here anymore. What on earth? Nah, bruh. Is he standing up? Or is he sitting down? Regardless, though, look at how tall this Joker is. That's insane. I decided to make a video record of the items I took from the house in entry 16. In the process of doing so, I discovered a few things. The pills. The bottle has had its label torn off. But it also is completely empty. After checking entry 16, I know it wasn't empty when I found it. So have you been taking those pills? I don't remember ever taking any of the pills. Yeah, but you got up for 3 hours once and don't remember that. And again, there's plenty of things I don't remember that still happened.
Thanks.
No problem. Why are you wearing a jacket?
Pretty cold in here.
The bullet casing. It's missing. It's possible I misplaced it. Or it was taken. The papers. Forget what I see. Sees me. He found that same entry. Other than that, I found nothing that could help me on the out on it. Until I looked on the back. At the tower is written in the same style of writing that's on the front. Sees me at the tower? Not sure what it could mean yet. Currently, I'm looking through the last of the tapes I took from Alex. Something important needs to come out of it, otherwise the trail has gone cold. I almost finished looking through the tapes. I found what could possibly be the final clue I get from them. Again, I don't remember any of this happening.
All right. Let's see. We'll do a little special featurette here for the DVD.
Yeah, since we're waiting for Tim, who's running kind of late.
Flip the screen over for me. That looks awful. Where'd that painting go then?
Right there.
There we go. Took it down. Now I want it back. There we go.
Yeah, full creative control here.
Not even gonna put it on the hook. Brian has excellent taste in art.
Yeah.
So we're here on the set of Marble Hornets here at Brian's house. Brian is somewhere. I don't know where.
I wasn't paying attention. Were you?
No. We've been doing some script revisions for coming up here.
I've been supervising that because I'm the script supervisor.
Yes, Jay has been very helpful today. I'm very proud of him. We're just waiting on Tim to get here. Gonna give him the new script, maybe run over some lines.
This new script. That's a whole lot of power to give someone like him.
Yeah, you know, pretty much everyone's at risk. It's a terrifying place. And there's Tim, so come on in. How you doing, Tim? Drive all right?
It was okay. Sorry I'm late.
No problem.
Jeez. Why is it so cold in June?
Let's go ahead and start over from. I'm tired of this.
That's yeah.
The actual line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of what, I'm really tired of this. I really need a break now.
Take 5, I guess.
Take 5. Yeah. Everything highlighted for him.
I think so. I think I got it all.
Wow.
Seriously.
I should have come if he was sick.
I know.
Yo, you alright? You good?
Need anything?
No, I'm okay.
What's that?
Just some medicine I have to take.
Do you need to go home? Should we cut?
No, I'm fine.
Alright.
The events seem to be out of order or missing parts altogether. Tim is also acting very strangely. The pill bottle he has looks similar to the one I found at the house. In regards to the entry 19.5, I have concluded that the tower may be referring to the red structure seen in entry 5. Oh, you mean the red wall? This is the only solid red lead right now, so I've decided to go there soon. The Red Tower. I'm just trying to figure out why anyone would go to the woods. Like I get it. Like I get that it's kind of like an adventure, right? You're going out into a wooded area like this, but it's just like you just left open to so many things. Like you're left open to wild animals. Anyone who may have been plotting to kill you, right? You never know. Somebody may have been plotting to kill you this whole time, and like all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, they're like, "Hey, he's out here in these woods out here. He's scouting for stuff," and all of a sudden, boom! It'll be months before anybody finds you. Yeah, they may look out here, but it would be months before anybody actually found you. I could be out of the country by then. There goes the red tower. Or I guess red wall. Are those bullet holes? I guess people would come out here for target practice, huh? I'm sorry, but that is just such a weird structure. I I I don't know. I'm trying to think of what someone could possibly have been thinking when making this structure. It couldn't have been a building. I don't know, bro. That's just a weird looking structure to me. And it's a triangle shape? What are you doing, sir? I'm curious. Like, I don't know. You tell me, is it safe to just randomly touch this stuff in here with no gloves on whatsoever? Is that safe? Like, why would you be in here grabbing stuff with your bare hands? You don't even know that stuff could be laced with fentanyl for all you know. A cassette tape. Why would he put a cassette tape way up there? I guess he about to go home and find out. I will be watching the tape I found soon. And y'all also have to keep in mind too, like these did not just come out like within hours of each other. So like once you see one video, you're just like, okay, when's the next one gonna pop up? And like the next one pops up maybe a day or two later. And you're like, okay, and it continues. Like that was how analog horrors worked back then. And they were so creatively done. Especially there was one I think it's on Instagram now. But it was a dude was like, "Yeah, I'm in the year 2030 and somehow I'm able to contact you guys and there's no one else left on the planet." And like he would go to known landmarks. Right? He would go to known landmarks and there would be no one there, it would be empty. And he would actually leave stuff there and people would actually go to the landmark and find it, find the items. Now, obviously, he's not from the year 2030 sending things back through time. That's not the case. How he did it, I don't know, but I think it was creative nonetheless. And people were engaged and people were involved. And you dude, oh man. I'm going to tell y'all something and take for it what you will. I actually thought about making a video about this, but um I'm not about I'm actually not about drama. I don't have time for drama. But I think it was like maybe 15 years or so ago. I was talking, me and my siblings were talking, and one of them told me that YouTube is going Hollywood. Now, if you look at Hollywood now, it's a wreck. It's not even a shell of what it used to be, right? And look at all the actors and actresses that are coming out now saying all these producers messed with them when they were there and when they were underage and all this junk. Now look at YouTube and Twitch and how many YouTubers and Twitch streamers are coming out with all or we're having all this stuff exposed about them, you know, coming out of the involving themselves with minors. And it's like, bro, the moment you realize the truth, quote unquote, truth about Hollywood, if you look at, there are some celebrities out there who will tell you, you know, I don't do this type stuff in Hollywood because I know what goes on around here. So I know where to be, where not to be, at what times. And you look at the oversaturation of specific content on YouTube and Twitch, and look at uh, what some streamers are allowed to do, and what some are not. What some YouTubers are allowed to do, and what some are not. And then you look at who gets exposed for what, and you're just like, bro, I don't know. Maybe they were right. Maybe, because you think about it, that same spirit that twisted people's minds in Hollywood, twisted the minds of the producers and the directors in Hollywood, are twisting the minds of content creators. And it's being revealed. They're being exposed. And I'll just say this, um, because it's not just the ones that are being exposed. The ones that are doing the exposing are also being exposed. So it's almost like, how they say, if you wanna put a curse on someone, make two graves, one for the person you cursed and one for yourself, because you can't just curse somebody and nothing happens to you. If you curse somebody, it's something you're gonna get, like it's not karma, it's more like you're gonna reap your actions, and it's gonna be tenfold, you know. Um, and I kind of have that same feeling about the exposing culture that's going on now. It's like, if you expose somebody for something that they did, you might as well take your skeletons out the closet. You know what I'm saying? And display them for people to see. Because for every person that's like, oh, I can't believe this person you exposed did this, there's gonna be somebody out there that's like, I wonder what's in your closet. They're gonna ask the question of, what need did you have to expose this? And then they're gonna say, what's in your closet? Me personally, I'm about minding my own business and having fun, because that's all you can do on this earth, unless God gives you a directive to go somewhere and do something. All you can do is obey His will and live a happy life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, like, if you wanna if you wanna go and uh dig into somebody else's business, right? Dig into, like, I've seen people attack some streamers' character. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then they'll go on to say, I don't even watch them because of how cringe they are. But I just think it's dumb how they do this, that, and the third. And it's like, well, if you don't watch them, then why are you in their space? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, this is what YouTube used to be. You know what I'm saying? People would come up with these. You 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 wouldn't have people like camping underneath your car for attention, right? Like, here you've got these. I don't, and it may be different for you, but to me, this whole scene of Marble Hornets, is very interesting because it's about paranormal stuff, and I'm interested in paranormal stuff, right? But the point I'm trying to make is, YouTube back in the day, man. YouTube back in the day, there were so many unique channels. you could find a niche. You could find a channel for just about every niche out there. I remember a channel of a guy who was playing through all the old Final Fantasy RPGs, and that's all he put on his channel was playing through the RPGs of Final Fantasy, Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, Star Ocean, and all of that. And so it was like if you were a person who enjoyed RPGs, you had RPGs. You had people who made skits, and the skits were not politically motivated. It was just their own skits, more like what's his name? Uh he don't really do a lot of skits now, or as many now as he did when he was blowing up. But he does skits about video games, like video game memes. And I did not for the longest time I did not understand uh his Sekiro skit, Caleb City. His Sekiro skit where where the villains would get beat up and then he would siphon their money out their pockets and he's like, my money, my hard earned money. You know what I'm saying? And then he would find a boss and the boss would hit him one time and he's like, he's strong, so he runs back. And it's like, yeah, after playing Sekiro, you understand. But again, I just wish I don't even think the Wayback Machine can accomplish this, but I just wish that the people of this generation could experience YouTube when it first hit. You know what I'm saying? Before, because now, well, I won't say it's easy, but now you have people who have a formula for, getting hundreds of thousands to millions of subscribers. And like I said, again, not saying that it's easy, but I'm saying back in the day, those who, oh my gosh, I could name so many channels. I could name so many channels. I don't know if they're still doing YouTube today though. But yeah, let me stop going down memory lane. Let's continue on this journey of season 1 of Marble Hornets. But again, the point I'm trying to make here, I don't know how I got on that tangent, but the point I'm trying to make here is these shorts, right? We're called shorts now. There was no YouTube shorts back then. But these short videos, they did not come out back to back to back. Like you had like sometimes like weeks to ponder what this meant, what that meant. You had channels, bro. I'm telling there were channels who would analyze every bit of the clips from Marble Hornets and be like, this is what I found. Isn't it interesting about this, that, and the third? Dude, everybody was eating. You know what I'm saying? And there was no copyright infringement. There was no uh taking of people's material. Everybody was eating in their own creative way. And communities were created. And these communities did not look for other communities to beef with. They looked for more content to analyze. And oh my gosh, bro. The good old days. Oh. Entry 22. The tape. Oh yeah, this is the tape that and see, this is what I mean. Like, let's say that the clip before this came out on a Monday. And people are like, I wonder what's on the tape. Well, this is what could possibly be on the tape because we know it came from Alex, right? We know the tape was Alex's tape. Why he put it up there in that fortress, though, is another question. Maybe he was up there because the tall man actually can't reach that high. So he probably felt safe up there, safe enough anyway, to make a video. And it's like they had all their speculations, and some of it made sense, some of it had its holes, but everybody came together and hypothesized. It was unity, bro. It's not like today. It's not like today at all. In today, it's like, oh, didn't you like this? Hey, look at this channel right here, right? But okay, let me give you a comparison. Back then, you'd be like, yeah, bro, this is called Marble Hornets. I think it's really cool. And your friend will watch it and come back and be like, it wasn't for me, dog. Oh, it's cool. You know, everything's not for everybody. You know, and then you move on. Today, hey man, look at this channel right here, bro. Don't you think this is cool? Yeah, it's not for me. And you know what? You trash, bro. You know what? You just hating. That's all it is. You a hater. But it's fine. Not everybody can, be supportive. You just hating. And that's the difference between this generation and before.
Is it working now? Get it rolling.
It's so dark I can't see.
Do you have the night vision on?
Oh, he turned on night vision. And I don't know if you noticed this or not, but Alex has the same cough that his now friend who's looking for him has somehow developed at the been in that house. I don't know why anyone would go up these type of stairs, bro. Why would you be here? Now, also, the dude said that Brian was mainly Alex's friend. So I can only assume that Brian is the one holding the camera now with Alex, not the current guy that's viewing the tape.
Should have led back upstairs.
Yo, bro, I'm pretty sure that's not safe. I'm pretty sure it's not safe for you to just touch blood with your bare hands, bro. Like, I mean, I get it. You see it in the movies where they're like, okay, it's dry, you know what I'm saying, or it's fresh, but I don't know. A Gemini, come here for a second, bro, dog. Is it safe for you to just touch dry blood with your bare hands?
No, touching dry blood with bare hands is not safe. Certain pathogens, like hepatitis B, can survive in dry blood for up to a week and can infect you through invisible cuts, microabrasions, or if you accidentally touch your eyes, nose, or mouth. Always wear gloves when handling dry blood and wash your hands with soap and water immediately afterward.
I figured as much, bro. Like, that can't be. So why do they just touch random blood on the walls? What? Come on.
Here's more.
Oh wow.
Let's go. Right now. Back away.
Hey, bro, you good? This is quite the shaky cam you got here.
Seth is gone. I don't remember what happened. We were the only two left, and I left him. Brian is gone. Tim, and Jay, and Sarah. Everyone is gone. I just woke up in this house with the tape. Seth's camera is gone. All I can remember from the night is right here. All I can remember at all is on a tape now. I'm leaving this house. I thought I would be safer here by running away, but everything's just gotten worse. I'm going back to my home, and I'm burning these tapes. All of them.
That's wild. The only choice I thought I had was to return to the house again and see what I could find. That's the only choice you thought you had? At the very least, you at least returned back in the day instead of at night. I don't know why you would go there at night in the first place. Especially after you got jumped there by some random dude in a mask. I guess it makes sense that he would sleep there, because it's like... Was it that doll again? All the doors are locked. And the doll just sitting casually on the steps. Whoa! Nah! More pills. Why was it? Why would you chase after this thing, bro? Was the doll pointing to the ceiling of the door? How is it the middle of the day and it's this dark out there in there, bro?
Hello?
Bro, listen to me. All right, listen to me carefully. If you are in a place like this, your senses are high, right? Your adrenaline's up. You know you might have to trigger fight or flight soon. If you hear a noise, do not call out hello like everybody's friendly, bro. You could be calling out to your doom. Like, why would you say hello when. And this distorted sound is rather annoying. He said it again. Oh no. That's the last thing the camera ever recorded. When I woke up back at my home the next day, I found out that it no longer works. I remember nothing other than what the footage I got off of it shows. I have other cameras, but it doesn't even matter to me anymore. I'm never going back to that house again. I can't fault you for that. I'm done with this. I don't want to know the answers anymore. I mean, when you considering when you consider when you consider the fact that you ran from this sound that said hello and you end up at the slender right in front of the slender man and all of a sudden you black out and wake up at your house a couple of miles down the street, which means while you were unconscious, someone or something took your body, made you walk to your car and drive back to your home. That's a spooky thing, man. That's a very spooky thing. The following are raw footage excerpts from Alex Crayley. Regards. The following is taken from surveillance cameras set up inside my home. So now he's recording himself. Now he got surveillance cameras up. Why would you have a surveillance camera up in your room, bro? Did the time just reset? Two hours pass before I'm seen again. The only door outside is blocked. I couldn't have left. What, did he go to some liminal space? So let me get this straight. You got surveillance cameras all over your house. And I guess for every room in your house. You leave out of your bedroom. And so you switch over to the other surveillance cameras. And none of them pick you up for 2 hours. And then you come back walking into your bedroom. Like he had to walk into a liminal space.
We will wait for you to know more. Control is being taken away from you. From the start, it's been a game for us. Not anymore. I'm coming for you, and you will lead me to the Ark.
Enter 25. I've been out of my... Hold on. I've been out of my home ever since Toothark put the last video on his channel. I'm currently staying in a hotel. You know, I wish they would have put Toothark's videos in here in this compilation. Because I do know there were, maybe that's the name of the channel, but I do know there was a channel that was like analyzing everything. There were like half-second clips that would pop up throughout the videos, and they would have hidden messages in them, and he would put the hidden messages together and everything. So I can only assume Toothark found something out within his house that made him go to a hotel. Yesterday I got a call from someone I know telling me to turn on the news.
Firefighters are on the scene of an apartment fire in County's. Shannon has been covering it for us. She joins us now with the latest. Shannon?
Angie, you take a look behind me. This is the most relaxed we've seen this scene since we've been here. The original firefighters that were here have all left, and they've all been replaced by firefighters from all over, from as far away as we've seen some from as well. But the firefighters do think that everyone got out okay except for some pets. A few disabled residents were rescued by the police chief and several other people who ran inside to pull them out. Kim is the name of the police police chief who we're told rescued about 3 people on his own. He ran inside this burning building to bring the people out. This is home video that was shot by a resident. At one point, you can see the flames coming out of a side bedroom, and it's believed that's where the fire started on the 3rd floor. A woman heard fire crackling in her bedroom, and she tried to put it out with a towel, but it grew into this large fire. At one point, the roof collapsed, and that was a dangerous situation for firefighters. Once they started putting water on the flames, there was a lot of smoke, so you could definitely smell this fire before you could see it. Fire officials believe that this building is going to be a total loss. There were 12 apartments in this building, and the Red Cross is here to assist the people who have been displaced.
That was my apartment. Wait, what? What? So Too Dark tells him something that makes him go to a hotel, and as he's at a hotel, his apartment catches on fire. And this is right after the video where the people in the mask says, "We're coming for you." Since seeing the news report into 25, I've been changing my location frequently, trying to keep anyone from following me. It was over these couple of weeks of going from hotel to hotel that I had a realization.
In fact, I haven't thought about it in the past week, and frankly, I've been feeling a lot better. My memory's better. I'm not as paranoid. I'm not looking over my shoulder all the time like I used to be. So I think that this is for the best. So this is going to be the last entry that I'll be posting.
I decided to quit. Well, you gotta understand too. When you when you are so paranoid, you're moving from hotel to hotel to keep people from following you, then there's something that you got to get some help at that point. You know what I'm saying? I plan to move out of the state and to stop thinking about it forever. Another thing too, that's exactly what Alex did. But remember what Alex said. I thought leaving everybody and being on my own would make it better, but it only made it worse. However, shortly after that, I received a text message from a strange number. As soon as I shared the picture, everyone agreed 41810 had to be a date. Only date I can think of is 4/18/2010. Now, this kind of lets you know, this kind of gives you a grasp of how spaced out these videos were, right? Because it started in 2006. Here we are in 2010 at the end of season 1. When I was in my current location, I found something. Watch this. Someone knows where I've been this whole time. And they sent me this tape with the following footage.
So when did this happen?
Wait, what happened?
When did you get a camera?
That's Alex.
Alex, come on.
We don't have a camera.
Yes, we do.
Where did you find that?
It was in the closet. There's a tape already in it, but when I tried to watch it, it was messed up or something. I don't know.
That's probably just my old camera from college. I probably stuck it back in there when we moved. Just gonna sell it.
But I thought we didn't have a camera.
Look, doesn't matter. I'm gonna sell it. Just please put it back. Stop recording.
Fine, I'm not recording anymore.
You can still see the light.
Are you okay, Alex?
I'm fine. Just put it back, please.
You're in a really odd mood right now. Fine.
Oh my! That girl got in the wind, bro. Yo.
Please.
You're in a really odd mood right now. Fine.
Oh no. But I wonder, did turning this camera on activate him again? No, yo, that is wild.
Get out right now. Jump out on the street. Get down to the street. Go. I'm going to be right behind you. Go.
The footage is dated April 4th, 2010, 2 weeks ago. The package also had a return address. Alex is still alive, and I'm going to find him. I don't know the next time you'll see me after this. Thank you for your help. Oh, I'm about to say it moved on to the next 20 heartbreaking R&B stories that still leave fans in tears. Yeah, that's gonna have to be a video for another time. But yeah, so that was season 1 of Marble Hornets. I forgot how many seasons there were. I think it's 5 in all. But dude, just when you think you got out, something pulls you back in, right? But yeah, that was Marble Hornets. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if you don't want to watch, like, because I think season 2 is like 2 hours and 12 minutes or so. I do know that they tried to make an actual movie out of their YouTube series. They had someone work with them to try and make a movie. I don't know if it came through or not, though. That's another thing. I don't know if it came through or not. But yeah. That is that is going to be it for me. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that ride. Um, Again, like I said, you can see how spaced out. You can see how spaced out they put the videos because it started in 2006 and it went on for 4 years, and that was just like the first season. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what they're considering the first season. But there were plenty of videos after that. I'm not gonna spoil it just because all you have to do is go to YouTube and type in Marble Hornets season 1, 2, 3, etc., and you can see the rest of it if you want to. Um, so I'm not gonna. I have seen the whole thing as far as I can remember. I'm not gonna say where I remember it stopping at because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I guess you got a sneak peek at what might be one of the videos in the next Spooky Night thing, which is 20 heartbreaking R&B stories that still leave fans in tears. But this is a rabbit hole that I'm starting anyway. That I'll be starting next weekend, God willing. But until then, you guys know what to do. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon. Thank you all. To those who have subscribed, thank you for those who aren't subscribed and still watch the content. And until next time, you all stay blessed.